Welcome back.
Boom! We are live. Happy Friday.
Hey,
Welcome to Marketing Qualified, the rundown with the sweetest fish. And today I'm MC Nicky Nick.
Nick, how are you doing? Nick.
So today, guys, we're super excited to be back on a Friday to give you the rundown of some marketing wisdom from our weekly newsletter. We've got two fun topics today. I was going to make a video of myself to start because the topic of today is the state of video, not the State of the Union. We want to talk politics, but the state of video. And the other really fun topic is don't sell the product, sell the vision.
That sounds so easy, but it's hard, but it's when you figure that out, you will succeed. But let's talk about videos first.
Let's talk about video. So video, and this we didn't make all the stuff up ourselves. This is from Wistia's State of Video report. We just read it all, so you guys don't have to, and pulled out the salient points that we wanted to talk about. So,
and this is an extensive report. They surveyed 100,000 businesses or something. A ridiculous amount of upload, like millions and millions of videos.
Yeah, if you're going to read the whole report, break out a beer, break out some wine. It's going to take some time.
Bring a lot.
And I didn't even mean to rhyme, but anyway. Okay. So I think no shock here, but 93% of companies said that video is an important part of their marketing strategy.
It is. I mean, we do a lot of videos and it's selling.
Yeah. I mean, I think video, if you have to live under a rock, if you don't think that video is a big part of marketing, and no matter what you do, whether it's B2B or B2C, I think the key things to talk about really are why do people do video creation, right? So
yeah, it was no shocker that a lot of companies do videos for like related to product launches.
For sure.
We do that a lot.
We do that. Generating leads.
Yeah.
I think probably the third piece is really just general awareness too, right? Trying to get the word out. And I think there's a lot of different types of videos, but from products to educational, that they're all, I mean, the different types are going to make a difference on your strategy and what you're going to do to execute. So
100%.
All right. So let's jump into a few things about creation of videos. So why different types of videos are more popular than others based on Wistia's report. So let's start with the product videos. So the numbers, here's the stats: 43% product videos, 38% educational, 35% webinars, 35% social media. Is that surprising?
35% webinars?
I know, right?
That one is kind of a little surprising to me.
Yeah, I think the webinars, it's interesting. Obviously, they were huge during COVID, but then I do feel like they've dropped down a little bit. But
I think webinars need to rebrand. We need to figure it, because they're still valuable if you do them right. So I guess
so those are some different types of videos. I think probably the important thing to think about when you think about video in all those different types, though, are how do you measure success? Like what is actually success if you're going to spend time and money doing these?
Well, that would be the actual engagement. Do you get people to watch your videos? Well, first, do you get them to play? Do you get them to actually? You
got to number one goal, hit the play button, right? Because we want people to hit play all the time. So play rate.
The play rate. And this report, this was kind of shocking to me that longer videos came back saying that there's a higher play rate, like 58% versus a 1 to 3 minute video of 12%.
Yeah. And I think, if you break this down, right, obviously there's different types of videos. So if it's a how-to video, you're going to spend the time, right? It takes longer than 60 seconds to be able to learn how to do something. So I think that longer engagement or longer video length definitely have a higher play rate for that segment. But I think we need to be careful when we talk to our listeners and talk to people when we're thinking about what you're trying to do with video. Shorter, by and large, is actually better. So I don't know if you want to flip up our
let's
engagement chart.
It's at tad bit tiny, so let's kind of talk through it. So this is showing the average engagement rate by video type and length, according to this report. So the green little boxes is what would be considered your
high rate.
Yeah. So educational, the third row showing 50% at the 3 to 5 minute mark, which
not too surprising. But that how to 74%, 3 to 5 minutes. So definitely moving up, in the educational side. But I think the big thing to point out down there on sales is 47% under 3 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Not short. And even if you move it one to the left, right, 41% less than a minute. So we've talked a lot on this in Marketing Qualified and in just conversations about short form video. I think that still holds true.
Yeah.
What's even more interesting is that webinar is that 48% is less than a minute.
But how does that work? Like a webinar is never less than a minute.
I think it's good. It's a teaser. It's a teaser. It's a good, here's less than a minute view of what the webinar is about to really engage them in wanting to attend. I think that's probably the best way to do it.
What if it's the summary of the webinar? That kind of support the short form aspect of it too.
Yeah. I think the other thing to call it here is the promotional video. So obviously a lot of times when you're trying to drive a promotion, whether it be product, price, event, whatever you're promoting, 47% less than a minute. Again, quick, engaging, being able to really reach that audience is super, super important. And I think the other thing that's probably really important to note on this video in general is your audience. Know your audience. And we were just obviously talking before we went live about if it's really something you're interested in, you will watch it. You'll definitely spend the time. If it's not, your attention span's gone.
Well, that kind of lead us into the conversion rate of videos, because that number was also shocking to me, that the videos that are higher at like 60-minute mark had a conversion rate of like 13%.
I know, it's crazy. Hard to believe.
Yeah, I can't really believe that. But like we said, and what we talked about right before going live, that if you do send me a video of something that is spot on to what I am interested in, and it does not matter the length of the video,
for sure,
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah. I think that the last point on the positioning too is that, and I think that again, a lot of this is common sense to marketers, but if you're going to have a CTA, put it at the end.
Yeah.
Right?
You need to show what you're all about before you ask someone to take an action.
Yeah. Don't necessarily lead with the chin. Like just maybe put it at the end and give them a little context before you say, this is what you want. So anyway, lots on video. So that's super fun stuff. What else? What else do we want is the vision. Oh, vision.
The vision, like when you're trying to sell a product, think about selling more. So think more in line with the hope, inspiration, motivation, which is something like, again, B2C, they already figured that out. We are, as always, a little bit behind in the B2B space, but we totally can do it. And I love this graphic that we had in our newsletter to kind of illustrate this. Lego, looking at this picture, you are not looking at these tiny little blocks that are, by the way, super annoying to clean up. You step on them, they hurt like hell. But they did a great job here actually showing off a dream versus Lego. Yeah. And that's kind of what we need to get to as well in the B2B space.
I think it's so simple and as a former product manager back in the day, you fall into wanting to promote products and technical aspects of things. And the reality is they buy from people they like, they buy from people they trust, and they buy and they can engage through emotional impact. And whether you're technical or not, that hope, inspiration, motivation, I mean, that is how you get people's attention. So again, learn from B2C, apply it to B2B. Even if it's a technical product, it doesn't mean you can't bring that element into it and truly get people excited and be different. So Lego, great job.
Get out of the features and technical selling.
Yeah, for sure.
Good stuff.
All
Okay,
right. I think
that is close to the end, but we cannot end without
we can't end without a meme.
favorite part of this session, of all the sessions. It's the life of a marketer today. It is, again, a tad bit tiny in here, but kind of, if you are a marketer, you can relate to this.
Yeah, we feel for you. We understand you. We are here for you. So if you have any memes, please reach out. Let us know.
Yeah, send us memes if you have any good ones. But that is it for today. It's a little bit longer than we typically do, but it was a lot of unpack there related to video. But Nick, thank you so much. And thank you for everyone who tuned in. Don't forget to subscribe at marketingqualified.co, and we will see you again
next week. All right. Take care, guys.
Thanks.
See ya.